Buddy all over the world tapping in. We broadcast live from Crime Family Studios. Mr. Criminal on there live. Shout out to everybody showing support all around the world. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We live, baby. What's cracking? Crime Family Network, the podcast network. Mr. Criminal presents On Air Live with Mr. Criminal. And it's a party. It's summertime, let's have some fun with this shit. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna be having some fun. Shout out to everybody out there. This is the Crime Family Network podcast. We might as well make it official. Critical, you in the building or what's cracking?
Yo, what's up, man?
You already know, we right here. I'm about to start this intro. Could I get your permission to blast this off one time?
Yo, let's go, bro.
Let's go full blast. Crime Family Entertainment, Mr. Criminal on there live. Let's go.
It's cracking. This is Jimbo's foot. This is Payalo.
This is Goldie.
What's up, Mr. Criminal? It's your homeboy Steven Lou.
And it's your homeboy Ricardo giving a shout out.
Yo, what's cracking? It's me, Alvino.
This is Veronica.
It's Monica from Atlanta, Georgia.
Calling in from the San Fernando Valley.
Calling from Montebello.
Already on Winter Boulevard every weekend.
Out from Denver, Colorado.
From South Central Los Angeles.
Supporting the Crime Family Entertainment.
Crime Family Network podcast.
The Crime Family Network podcast.
Support the new Crime Family Network podcast.
I support Crime Family Entertainment.
And I'm supporting the Crime Family Network podcast.
Yeah. Crime Family, Mr. Criminal, on air live, the realest podcast on the West Coast, most active from Southern California. Let them know. Yeah. Man, it feels so good. Official intro. Shout out to my crime family all over the world for tapping in, showing support. We live all over the world, broadcasting live to every single continent, every single country. Shout out to New Zealand. Shout out to Australia tapping in. Texas, I see you. Reno, Nevada. We got Guanajuato in the house. Mexico, DF. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Who else is up in here? Shout out to everybody all around the world. This is the very first podcast. And we live, baby. We're going to be talking about current subjects. We're going to be drifting on the memories with Mr. Criminal. Might take some phone calls. We're going to take some phone calls for sure. We're going to call that one the party line. It's going to be fun. We're going to put up our phone number on the next one. Hey, Critical.
What's up, my boy?
We had a lot of problems getting this podcast ready, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of crazy.
The last 2 weeks have been amazing, but crazy, bro.
It's been crazy. It's been a lot going on. We finished up an album. We finished up the photo shoot for God Got Me. We put out a video. No promotion. Just put it out. No podcast promotion. Just put it out.
That's right.
We got a different type of mentality over here at Crime Family. We don't talk it, we just walk it. Shout out to everybody tapping in all over the world. It's Crime Family Entertainment, Mr. Criminal on air live, broadcasting live all around the world as we speak. What's cracking? How's everybody doing tonight? We broadcasting live from California Love Studios. That's right, California Love Studios. That's where we at right now. And as we speak, man, it's a beautiful day. We're gonna get into some news. We're gonna get into some current subjects. What's some news that we were talking about the other night? Hey, Critical, what we were talking about was going on with the internet, man.
So I checked, because we were having so many problems there, but it wasn't just our internet. It was the phones, it was social media. YouTube seemed like it was down.
But something was mentioned that you brought up that night in the studio that might be in our atmosphere that might have messed up the whole thing.
About that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
They said, this is from the Pentagon.
From the Pentagon.
They said that there is a UFO in our solar system.
Wow. And what's your thoughts on that?
That's nuts. And the reason I say that is because it's an official, bro.
It's an official from the Pentagon with stripes.
Yeah.
Something tells me they've been doing that.
Like they're not trying to hide it no more.
Nah. What do you think that has something to do with the internet going out? The mothership was blocking us. Stop, get out of the way. We trying to do it on there live with Mr. Criminal. We up there, they're up there smoking that Martian kush.
Yeah, bro, they wanted to see it. That's what happened.
Man, they were trying to tap in.
They were.
Hey, I appreciate you guys up there being the first subscribers to the show. Shout out to my alien homies up there. For real, that's some crazy stuff. They said that they were shooting some stuff down. They were shooting some probes down in the last few weeks over Alaska, over the Midwest, and over South Carolina. So who knows? There was even another one spotted in South America. But we're going to get into some new music. We're going to get into some everything. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to Big Temper. New album just came out, All In. Produced by Critical at California Love Studios. Shout out to Big Temper again with Chris Diamond and Crazy Boy. That new video's going crazy though. Hey, what was going through your mind when you produced that track? Like what's your production process when you go through tracks like that? Let's give a little insight.
Man, you know what? That day, I just felt like I needed to go a little bit slower than normal.
Yeah.
Cause I was giving him a lot of like 95, 96 beats per minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta slow it down for him.
Yeah.
You know
it
what I
worked
mean?
out.
Yeah, and I just took it dark. He came in, Crazy Boy came in, Chris came in, we all came up with the hook, laid it out.
Yeah.
Everyone laid the verse and it was done within an hour.
Wow. And it came out so smooth, it came out so organic. That's been one of the most talked about songs, the most DM songs that I've been getting from you guys, and I shout out everybody around the world that's been tapping in, showing love, saying Crime Family is on the rise, or we're even talking about it on another podcast. I think that's pretty cool, man. We're doing our job. And I was on the phone with some people today. I was on the phone with somebody that's sold millions and millions and millions of records. And it feels good to talk to people that we could relate to, that are chasing the same goals, that are out here trying to hustle and elevate. But we out here having business meetings about this new podcast network. I'm about to let them have it. Could I let them know about this podcast network we got cracking?
You really want to let that one out?
I mean, I feel like we should, right?
Let's do it. I'm excited about this.
We're gonna clap before the news. When you clap before the news, you know something's cracking. So Crime Family Entertainment, the brand new podcast network, will be premiering as we speak. First show will be Mr. Criminal on air live.
Oh.
The second show will be Flatline with Critical.
Let's go.
We got Bonnie and Clyde, the podcast with me and my girl.
Man, let's go.
We got Past the Wire with Big Temps.
What?
We got something cracking with my homeboy Blue Rags.
What?
Unnamed show yet. Gift of Gab with Chris Diamond. The whole network is cracking. We got a couple more unreleased that I'm not gonna say yet because it's gonna be real big. And then once a week, we're gonna get the whole team together. Maybe order some food, play some games. We always have such a good time that we just laugh behind the scenes. We have such a good time that we're gonna name the next one Unfiltered with the Family.
Let's go, bro. 2023
Crime Family and Entertainment, the network podcast. You guys heard it here first. This is how we do it. Hit him with the slow motion, Daddy Yankee. You hear that? How's everybody feeling tonight? I'm about to go live on Facebook and Instagram. We were live on TikTok last night, and in like 10 minutes we hit 27,000 likes. And a few weeks ago on TikTok we hit 120,000 likes. Shout out to everybody all over the world. I'm gonna go live right now as we speak on Facebook. Let's talk to them. Let's talk to some people on Facebook. Let's take some calls. Let's talk to some people live. Let's see how everybody's doing tonight. We got people tapping in all over the world. This God Got Me album is almost done. But you know what? I'm going to keep it real. That intro was so fire. I'm going to play it back. We got to make it official and go all the way back with it.
This is Jimbo's footage. This is by Low.
This is Goldie.
What's cracking, everybody?
Criminals, your homeboy Steven Lujan.
It's your homeboy Ricardo giving a shout
Yo,
out.
what's cracking?
The brand new podcast is here. Crime Family Entertainment.
From Atlanta, Georgia, calling in from
The podcast. You know how we do it, Mr. Criminal.
Already on Wicked Boulevard every weekend.
out from Denver, Colorado.
From South Central Los Angeles.
Supporting the Crime Family Entertainment.
Crime Family Network Podcast.
What's up with everybody on Instagram? Much love to Tacoma, Washington. Crazy boy up in here.
And I'm supporting the Crime Family Network podcast.
La Familia, you know how we do this. Crime Family Entertainment, the livest podcast on the West Coast. You know how we do this. Connected right now to Facebook. Shout out to everybody all over the world. Orange County in the house. What's cracking? Where's everybody tapping in from? I want to know where you guys are tapping in from right now as we speak. Juan Dog just joined. What's popping? 38600. What's cracking? Lovely Bones 888. I see you. Homie K brand up in here. Shout out to my Japanese homies in Tokyo, New Mexico in the house. Whittier. Shout out to everybody all over the world tapping into this Crime Family Entertainment podcast. We live, YouTube.com/mr.criminal media. Once a week, we're going to be doing this. And then once a week, you can catch all the other homies too. Tap in, subscribe, show support. Shout out to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you guys are tapping in from. Facebook is starting to populate. What's cracking? Instagram been going live. Flames all over the place. Australia, what's popping? 559 in the house, upstate, 310, that's that west side. Adrian, 1992, what's popping? That's family. Colorado in the house. 760 in the house. Facebook starting to tap in, what's cracking? Crime Family Entertainment, where you can get the merch. And this episode is brought to you by our official sponsors: Bumpbox, Rap Kings, Talkstar by Fingers, Street Visuals, where you can get your authentic photography and visuals, and Crime Family Entertainment, www.crimefamilyentertainment.com, where you could get your sickest gear and all that. What's popping? We live, brand new episode, brand new podcast. We back in the mix, back in the flesh. You know how it goes. How's everybody feeling tonight? I hope everybody's having a good night. Hope God's blessing everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day, whatever. Where's everybody tapping in from today? It's starting to light up all over the social medias. Shout out to everybody in McAllen, Texas, Guadalajara, New Zealand. What's popping? We got people all over the world tapped in. Hey, Critical, let's talk to him about this God Got Me album real quick, though.
What's up?
Are we almost done with that? We just finished it, huh?
Yeah.
That shit was fun, homie.
That was fun, bro.
That was a really fun album, homie. A deep one from the heart. I want to ask you some of the production on that album, homie. Like, what influenced it? Because I was coming in the studio, and every time you were playing me beats, or you were making them for me in person, it was like so much feeling in it. Explain to me what was going through your mind when you were making these beats, because it was real personal to me.
Yeah. You know what? I think we started off the year strong.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And our first album was the Love album.
Yeah.
The Gangsta Love album. So we were able to tap into that type of creativity.
I love it.
So when it was time to do God Got Me, I was able to go back to that bounce, that dark, that melodic. I was just able to do that again. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
And it was amazing.
We came with some heat, bro. And at the end of the day, I take my hat off to you, man. You had so much diverse production in the last 2002, 2021, that when you stepped to 2023 and we started hitting with this new music, I was kind of like not worried. I was just thinking, man, we've been putting out so much music that, you know, changing concepts, coming with different sounds, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. It's like painting a wall every day or a graffiti. Being challenged to do hundreds of them a day or a year, how you gonna step the next year with something different? And boom, we slapped them upside the head.
We slapped them
a completely different energy, homie, and I thank God for it. That's why we call this album God Got Me, because I feel like God's been directing everything. God's been directing our moves. God's been directing everything that we got cracking right now. And yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Where's everybody tapping in from? God got me. The brand new album is gonna be in stores in April. You can pre-order that right now, www.crimefamilyentertainment.com. And I'm gonna premiere some of that music right now. I feel like showing them something.
What you gonna show them?
Man, I'll probably show them something in a minute. But we were asked a question a minute ago, how was it working with Bizzy Bone? So we have a thing in a segment, every episode I'm gonna call it Drifting on a Memory. Drifting on a Memory with Mr. Criminal. Shout out to everybody tapping in. So I'll probably tell a story. Who remembers the album with Bizzy Bone that we produced? There was like 3 of them actually. It was Thug Pound, or I'm sorry, not Thug Pound. It was I forget the name of the album, but it was on High Power, and it was a Bizzy Bone and Badass album. And then we produced Bizzy Bone Thug's Revenge. That was fully produced at my studio. And then it was another album. It's been so many albums and so much music.
Caller.
Hold up, someone's calling from Japan. Let me see who this is. Hello.
What's up? What's up, man?
Hello.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're gonna have to call back. I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. Who's this?
This is K from Japan.
Hey, that's my homeboy Big K. Hey, you're on live on my podcast right now. Tell them about homie K Brand. Let them know a little something.
I know, that's why I call you.
That's my
I'm
dog.
watching you.
That's what's up. That's the homie K calling all the way from Tokyo, Japan. Shout out to my homeboy. You already know how we do it. Homie K Brand. You guys see it in my videos. You guys see me rock it the other day with the talk box. How you been, homie?
What's up, man? I'm all right.
Man, shout out to you and everybody out there in Japan. You're the very first call on my show, homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie K. He has it on lock out there in Japan, all the way out here to California. You guys know how we do it.
Everybody waiting for you guys, man.
We're going to be back in Japan soon. You guys heard it first right here. We're going to be at Japan with the homie K, and you guys heard it here first, announced right here live on my stream. And looks like we're going to be back on these worldwide tours, baby. So, yeah, I'm going to tap in with you a little bit later, big homie, and we'll get it popping.
All right.
Hey, homie, you have a blessed night.
All right.
With you and your family, my G.
Again.
All right, big dog. I appreciate it. I'm going to rock them on my podcast for you. You know how we do it, homie.
And okay, all right. Hey, take it easy.
All right, brother. You have a blessed night. All right, homie.
Okay. All right.
That's my brother right there. That's homie K. If you guys don't know, you guys know. Now, I'm going to tell a story right now. I told it the other day on my podcast. But the homie K saved my life in Japan. If it wasn't for homie K, I wouldn't be here right now. That's on my life. In 2 ways. In one way, I won't speak on. And in another way, I was going to do time in Japan because my stupid ass forgot a joint in my shorts from a show I was doing with a party I was doing with George Lopez, and I forgot this joint in my pocket. And the dude that just called right now, my brother from another mother, my brother from a Japanese mother, I should say, it's my carnal. He saved my life, man. They told me, homie K, I was here on behalf of homie K. They found out, and they let me go. They dismissed the charges. They showed a lot of love. And honestly, my apologies. I'm going to make this public apology to the homie K and my whole Japanese community. I would never come disrespecting like that. I came to do my work, and I forgot it was in my pocket, man. I will regret that forever, but I appreciate, and I know God was in my corner that day, and the influence that my boy got out there on his country is ridiculous. Hey, my G, the homie pull up on us, right? In these cars that you've never seen in America, dog. I'm talking like, when we go out there in May,
yeah,
you're gonna see. He's gonna pull up on us.
Is that my official invite to Japan?
All right, we're going to Japan. So look, when we go out there in May,
I'm going to Japan.
Hey, when we go out there in May, right? You're gonna see he's gonna pull up with like an entourage. with the reclining seats and the
Oh,
cars
God.
and limos that look like they're like limos but like vans and like SUVs type, like just completely different than out here, homie.
That's hard.
And we roll around and we're going through tunnels and under bridges and underwater, and
That's beautiful.
he's taking us to the dopest spots in the world, and we're eating right there in Yokohama on the beaches. They just caught a fish 5 minutes before that and sashimi'd it up. I mean, the good life, you know what I'm saying?
Beautiful, man.
We were having a barbecue. He has a marina, like a whole marina right there in his country on lock. And we're having a barbecue, and he was flying in fish from Sweden, meat from like another country. Like the dude's a real G, a real boss, homie. And my salute to K and the whole homie K brand, my
That's
homeboy
right.
DJ Silent, Gimbal, my whole homies. I just spoke to the homie he there today, you know? So come on, man, that's family. Stop playing with us. This is how we do it. 2023 Crimes, Family, Entertainment, the podcast network. And it looks like we're going back to Japan, baby. You know, right before this whole thing went down, we're about to be in New Zealand, Australia. It was Japan,
Moscow.
Hong Kong, Moscow. Yeah, my crazy ass brother wanted to go with me to Moscow. He's like, we're gonna party in Moscow. I'm rolling. So, you know, we make it a family thing. I took my son with me to Japan the last time I went before the last time. And we just have fun, man, all over the world. It's a beautiful thing how this music took us all over the place. And I still trip out to this day. I'm still humbled to see. Look it. Shout out from New Zealand right here on my Instagram. Shout out from South Africa. Wow. Respect from Poland, they said. That's love. I love seeing this. Nothing but love and respect. Shout out to everybody showing love all over the internet. Like I said, 2023, we got a whole podcast, a network of podcasts. This is how we're going to do it. Non-stop. We're going to keep our foot on the gas, never the brakes. And we're going to take this all the way live. We're going to premiere music on the network. We're going to be doing all kinds of different things. We're going to be producing stuff live, right here live as we speak. I'm going to bring the talk box out here. Shout out to the homie Fingers. If you guys have been seeing me play that talk box lately, that's the homie Fingers. His brand is Talkstar. And I recommend anybody that wants to step up their game on the talk box to get away from the Banshees and all them other brands and get yourself a Talkstar. How were the fights this weekend? Critical, were there some fights going on? I know you be keeping up with all the fights and the matches. Anything cracking this weekend?
Nah, not this weekend.
Nah. What was the last one?
The last one was, I didn't even get to watch it. It was a UFC one against John Jones.
Oh, is
The
that
John
right?
Jones fight, yeah, but I heard it only lasted like 30 seconds.
That's like Mike Tyson back in the day.
Yeah, and then he just choked him. It was quick.
I choked him out.
Yeah, I said just like if it was nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tap out in like 2 seconds on that.
Yeah, probably all of us.
Yeah, with John Jones, bro.
It's crazy how people we have our opinions from the sidelines about
Yeah.
fighting and all that. But them dudes really put in blood, sweat, and tears to get where
they
they're
do.
at.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a lot of hard work,
Oh,
homie.
for sure,
And
man.
it's a lot easier said than done.
Oh, that might have been 30 seconds, bro, but that's years of hard work right there.
For sure. Shout out to Nicaragua. Shout out to Michoacan, 818. We got, like I said, Guanajuato earlier. Someone said, you're my inspiration and motivation to make movies in my life, to be in movies. That's what's up. I never thought I'd be in movies. I'm a living proof that you could do anything that you want to do in your life. They told me I wouldn't be anything. They told me I would never get a record deal with a name like Mr. Criminal. They told me I'd never get played on the radio with a name like Mr. Criminal. We did all that. We were getting played a few months after they told me that. I was getting blown up all over LA, in the whole country, with my Mommy Mira track, with Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Nate Dogg passed away 12 years ago yesterday. Rest in peace to the homie Nate Dogg. Shout out his homies that still show love and tap in. Shout out to his kids. You know, I got personal relationships with Inhale doing this thing out there. Salute to Inhale out there doing this thing for the West Coast. Little Nate Dogg, that's the homie from Pomona. You know, we stay tapped in. It's important to stay tapped into the streets, Critical.
Yeah, it is, man.
Tapped into the coast. Tapped into the whole lifestyle, you know. Do a concert in Mexico. We're gonna be out there real soon. Come back to Chile. I was in Chile 3 years ago, with my homeboy Villain. We had a big ass arena. They call it the Dome in the middle of Santiago. And it was dope. What's cracking, everybody out there? You guys want to hear some new music? mr.criminal /media. YouTube /mr.criminal media. Let me correct that. Shout out to everybody all over the world. We did 57 million streams at the end of last year just through the actual Spotify and iTunes platforms. And probably like 20 something more million on YouTube. As an underground, unsigned, independent artist, I appreciate you guys' support carrying my career this long and keeping it cracking like this. Things have been going beautiful. That's why we're bringing this podcast to you. God Got Me is the next project. And I shout out to everybody all over the world tapping in with this gangster love. You know what I read the other day on the internet, Critical?
What you got?
There's 64,000 songs submitted daily. 64,000 songs submitted daily to Spotify. Wow. 64,000 songs. Do you understand the competition that we have?
Insane.
64,000, homie. Do you know how many projects come out a year? We're in a very blessed position, and that's why I feel blessed to be able to work with you and do what we do, big dog.
Same, brother.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, Crime Family dropped 20 albums last year.
20. That's crazy.
It's amazing.
How many think we're gonna drop this year?
I say 25, 30.
I say 25, 30.
Yeah.
Especially with that idea you had the other night. We're not gonna let the cat out of the bag, but that was a genius idea.
I appreciate that.
I love how we sit in the studio and we come with ideas back and forth. And we just bounce them off each other. We bounce them off each other, and then we come up with dope stuff. And the next thing you know, we got a whole podcast and whole studio, and it's been a beautiful
What's my
journey.
official job title? To be dope and create.
To be dope and create.
That's our job title, bro.
That's your job title every single day of your life, homie. And you want to know the truth?
What's up, sir?
You handling your job very well, homie.
Let's go. Me.
Why is it on the slow motion, Daddy Yankee? Hey. I feel like giving away some stuff. Can I give away some stuff tonight? I see people all over. I see people tapping in from the 760. Someone just pulled up from Philippines. What's cracking with the Philippines? I got an official Crime Family Entertainment vest. An official Crime Family Entertainment vest I feel like giving away tonight.
That one's hard.
This was my personal one. I wanted to keep it, but
I think that was video worn, no?
you know what? I think so.
You giving a video worn vest?
You know what's even doper than that?
That's dope. What you
I'm
got?
gonna show you something. I'm gonna give a little insight of the other giveaway we're giving tonight. I was digging through my old jerseys for the throwback video.
Yeah.
And I found a shirt that I wore all over the world. I wore this on stages in Japan. I wore this on stages in Denver, Colorado in front of 10,000, 15,000 people, fans. And I got pictures of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give away this shirt tonight. I'm gonna print the photo and sign it, and you guys can have it. One of my original Mr. Criminal shirts from my high power days. I wore this all over the world. And I'm gonna give this shit away tonight. There's been a gang of people tapping into the website www.crimefamilyentertainment.com. We got the new merch. The brand new merch with the double print. We got the fit.
That's hard. I put in my order.
Damn, man. You beat me to mine. I stole my shit from the back. You know my name's Criminal. I gotta take my shit before it even hit the store. But what I'm gonna do is, before the end of the night, I'm gonna give this away to whoever orders from the website right now. There's been orders all day. And I'm gonna pick one from the website and I'm gonna pick it live. Cause I can see all the information right now who's been ordering. I'm gonna give some shout outs to some people around the world right now. I'm gonna put some people on blast for the support. It's a good blast though. So I wanna say thank you to Marcos Lozoya. Shout out to Marcos Lozoya. He just ordered his Crime Family Fit. And then we got Anthony Lopez. Anthony Lopez tonight ordered his Crime Family Fit. We got Jose Giron. He just ordered. Alfredo Ramirez. Jeremy Mas. Danielle Benson. Jesse McDonald. Delia Gonzalez. Jimmy Guardo. Ricardo Huerta. Renee Soto. And the list goes on and on. I'm gonna pick one of you guys tonight. I'm gonna pick one of you guys tonight, and I'm gonna announce it live. So as they keep on coming, keep on going, I'm gonna give this one away. But right now, as we speak, I'm gonna give away one of these Crime Family Entertainment beanies or La Familia beanies to someone on Instagram and Facebook. We're gonna pick one of each. I'm gonna ask a question and see if someone remembers. And then if you guys remember, I'm gonna go back down memory lane and tell you guys a story. You guys ready for that? That's how we do it. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What was the very first album cover that I was on in my career? Very first album cover ever. The first name I seen, I'm gonna read it out loud and I'm gonna play this live back. You guys got a free beanie on Instagram and you guys got a free beanie on Facebook. Very first album cover I've ever been on in my life. Come on, tell me. First person that gets it right gets it. Get some merch from crimefamilyentertainment.com. Shout out to everybody. Jose said, payday's tomorrow. I'm gonna get some merch, spread the word out here in Arkansas. That's right. So you guys got the record label right. People keep saying High Power. But what was the name of the album cover? That's what I keep trying to see. What was the name of the album? My very first album cover that I ever did a photo shoot for in my life. I want to hook some people up. Someone said Only the Strong Survive. That's not the one. Lowrider. Nope, that's not it. Criminal Mentality was my second album cover ever. Maniac in Black was my first song I ever recorded. You guys are getting warmer. Shout out to JR Gomez 553453. You just won yourself a Crime Family Entertainment beanie, my boy. Go ahead and tap in to the DM and I'm gonna make sure yours goes out this weekend with everybody's merch. I might feel good and send you one of these Crime Family Entertainment fits if they're not all sold out by then. Someone said on the come up. Staying true. That's the second. Hey, you know what? Just for that, Martin Jr. 1721. You're a real fan, homie. I'ma hook you up. La Familia de Criminales beanie is yours now, homie. Represent that with pride, homeboy. I appreciate the love. The new album, God Got Me, will be shipping in the next few weeks. And I appreciate everybody that's been tapping in. I'm about to play a new song from God Got Me right now as we speak. Should we play him one or should we wait?
No, let's play him one.
Which one should we play him? I feel like should we hit him with something hard or should we hit him with something smooth? What should we do? You decide that one, big dog.
Hard.
Hard?
Hard.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with Sacrifice. Ooh. Here we go. New album coming soon. Mr. Criminal, Crime Family Entertainment. And we just out here premiering shit, having fun. You know what? I'm gonna stop that. I'm going to play them So West Coast. Enjoy this. Turn it up, Crime Family Entertainment. God got me, the new album coming soon. They say I'm so West Coast. I mean, I'm so California. Getting ready to give away some more stuff. Young, brown, and dangerous, the OG and boss. All them late nights, no sleep times, what it costs. Carry the game all these years on my back, I'm exhausted. When I humbled myself, I was exhausted. The definition of a dangerous mind. Following the steps of Jesus, ducking his Judas at the dinner table, so stay in line. West Coast bang, but I claim the blood of Jesus. Lord, sanctify my sins like the blood on my crease. Simple man, double up and triple up, yeah, that's my thesis. Just caught my 8 with pink slips, no leaves. Came around me like I'm from a swamp, allergic to them leeches. Keeping it solid while these buses steady switching like MCs. Still remember the moments they told me I would never make. 23 years later, still I'm laughing in their face. Last year, every car had to be white like I'm racing. All this metal and rubber bands on me like I had braces. Innovative entrepreneur with the people captivate. So enormous was dormant, but now I'm activating. When your foot touches every continent, can claim your fame. I hear they argue about who's the king, but shit, they say I'm so West Coast. I mean, I'm so California. You guys want to hear the audio? Tap into YouTube / Mr. Criminal Media. Carry the game on my back, I'm exhausted. When I humbled myself, I was exalted. This ain't just rap with all my heart, I mean that God got me. Since I first started, could feel the hate, but they all watch me. In the studio, we leaking all this drip till we saw. On the mic, blue lights in the corner, hella fog. Embracing my spot as a prophet. They following my lead, and I've been running the shit till I'm exhausted. Hope you guys are enjoying the setup. And what most people don't know is that's me in the logo photo in the silhouette with the Tommy gun. They go against a criminal, then they probably done. And we're done with that sample right there. What did you guys think about that? I want you guys to hit the comments. Let them know what you guys think. The brand new album, man. It's no joke, man. We've been having fun. Hey, Critical. That beat right there is nasty, though. Huh?
Yeah.
That beat is nasty. I'm gonna play one more. Fuck it. No clue.
Oh.
Bang that shit one time real loud. Crime Family Entertainment, here we go. Just in case you didn't know, I rep for the zone that they call the West Coast. Eyes half closed off the bomb kush smoke. Competition wishing but they can't come close. Got them losing hope, and it's so true. Coming this bit of the flow to be like so smooth. They bumping Mr. Criminal when they roll through. Haters wishing they could stop it, they got no clue. They got no clue. Yeah, they know my signature laugh. It's Mr. Criminal killing these flows like I did back in the past. Wine all in my glass from chateaus from France. Back in the days they all doubted like I had no chance. The last laugh came from the one they laughed at. Feeling like an athlete, signed a contract and I cashed it. Following the bass when I spit on the track. They say that boy spit is sick over the kick and the clap. Listen, I never really felt this competition. Holding the flag of victory all on my own in this division. I remember when I ain't had a pot to piss. Broke as fuck, sleeping on grounds, but I had it. Just in case you didn't know, I went for the zone that they call the West Coast. Eyes half closed off the bomb kush smoke. Competition wishing, but they can't come close. Got them losing hope, and it's so true. Coming to spit of the flow. We live, baby. So they bumping Mr. Criminal when they roll through. Haters wishing they could stop it, they got no clue. They got no clue. I'm West Coast like Ben Davis and house shoes. Like Roger Zap, it's more bounce whenever I bounce through. I double up and yeah, it counts too. Blue hypnotic mixed with blueberry chronic, so the ounce. 2 Impalas, 2 Benzes, so I'm seeing double. 10 chains, 3 Rolexes, guess I'm far from the struggle. Never go broke, never far from the streets, forever hustle. Rest in peace of the homies gone, still thinking of you. And I rap that, bet that, haters tell her to get back. Never take it no setback. With Critical, I kill tracks. Drop an album once a month to make the world feel. Just dropped this beat, homie, she let me kill it. They call the West Coast. Eyes half closed off the bomb kush smoke. Competition wishing, but they can't come close. Got them losing hope, and it's so true. Coming to spit of the flow, they be like so smooth. They bumping Mr. Criminal when they roll through. Haters wishing they could stop it, they got no clue. They got no clue. Man, that track right there makes me want to just get out and ride, homie.
Yeah, that was fun, bro.
Hey, as soon as the album drops, remember I'm saying this right now, we jumping in the Lolos and we're gonna go hit the motherfucking boulevards and bang that right there. That's gonna be the one that we bump. For sure, like no doubt. Remember that, all right?
Got you.
And you're gonna be driving because I'm gonna be in the back smoking.
I got you.
What's up, man? How's everybody feeling tonight? Who wants another piece of merch? I got another reveal to give you guys tonight. These will be up on the website this weekend for pre-order. The brand new Crime Family Entertainment jerseys with Mr. Criminal official on the back. And it got the number 99 on it because that's the year that my life changed. When my son was born and I dodged him 11 years. Everything has significance around here, big dog. Was there a moment in your life that you knew that everything just changed for you? Like when you knew that you had to do something different? What was your moment, homie?
You want me to be honest?
Be honest.
The moment you told me, Crit, what do we got to do to get you on the team?
Wow. Damn, homie.
For real, bro.
That's dope.
And what happened after that, man?
We've been dropping album after album and 20 albums last year. It's a beautiful thing, big dog. Gangsta Love, man. Gangsta Love was a success. Big Temp's album was a success. Manny Castillo album was a success. Shout out to everybody that taps in, man. Young Gotti, the new album is coming soon. We working on his album right now as we speak. The whole team is in motion. Big Temps and Blue Rags doing a high school tour this week. And I'm proud of that. We're all people that came from the bottom, from the struggle. And people told each and every one of us we couldn't make it, homie. I'm pretty sure one moment of your life people doubted you becoming a producer, right, Critical?
Oh yeah, all day.
How did it feel to prove them wrong?
I'm still working every day, man.
It feels good to prove people wrong when they doubt you.
Yeah.
And we're all working every day to our goal. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to everybody tapping in. We still got people all over the world tapping in right now as we speak. Sweater be looking fly, someone said. And then another person said, sweater be looking tiny. What I want to know is why people are worried about what I'm wearing. If you like big sweaters, wear a big sweater. I'm on some different stuff though. Wearing like a different, like a modernized vibe around here, you know? And it's been a blessing. I think this year we got a lot of beautiful things about to crack. Brand new merch, podcast, as we announced. We got lots of beautiful things happening. As I was talking about earlier, I said I was gonna go down memory lane. I wanna talk about some things. I'm gonna share a memory, and I want you to share a memory, Crit. I got one that I specifically want you to share. The first time I pulled up on you, how you always talk about that story without a...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. Good. So I was about 24, 25, fresh in, cracking with this movement with the music, and I was producing, doing my thing back in the days, you know, and one of the first big projects that ever came through the doors of my studio back in the days was a Bizzy Bone album. And I was honored. Growing up, I grew up to Bizzy Bone and Bone Thugs my whole life. In the neighborhood, all my homies banged it. There's something always special about that Bone Thugs. You know, they're like the highest selling rap group ever, right? So I had Bizzy Bone in my studio and we're recording them. I got homeboys from my neighborhood right there, different people. Back in the days in my studio, it was like a 24/7 party. Like we were just cracking beers all day, smoking 24/7, making music, people coming in and out of the studio all day and night, limousines parked in front, people just having a good time, security guards on the side with straps. Like it was live, people delivering stuff from other parts of the city, people pulling up from everywhere. Had Yuck Mouth pulling up, Little Flip pulling up, Bizzy Bone, The Dog Pound, Badass, rest in peace, Compton's Most Wanted, MC8. I mean, the list goes on and on. It was a blessed moment to be able to work with all these people as my beginning of my producer career. So there it is. I got Bizzy Bone in my booth. He's asking me, you know, could I drink some of this? Could I smoke some of that? And we're having a great time. And I mean, if anybody is party to kick it with me, Critical, you know, you see it happen all the time over here in the studio.
Yeah.
People smoke with me, and they're out. I think they see how much I smoke, and they think it's like lightweight, you know? So they take a few puffs of whatever I'm smoking for medicinal purposes, and they're out. They can't hang. They start talking funny. They say they got to cut the studio session short, whatever the case may be, because they can't hang, right? Obviously, Bizzy Bone ain't in that category or that bracket. Homie's been partying for years, right? Recording since back in the days with Eazy-E, the infamous Party, and that's Bone Thugs and Harmony. Come on, stop playing. That's a legend. These dudes have traveled all over the world, tore up hotel rooms. I mean, I've heard story after story after story about, you know, the way these dudes party. And partying with them myself, I could attest that, you know, the homies can hold their own. But this night, you know, everybody has a tolerance. And this night, we got Bizzy Bone faded. I'm talking faded. Homeboy was faded. So we're chilling, and we're in my living room. And I'm kicking it with my homeboys. And Bizzy Bone's in the studio working. I let a beat loop on repeat. And he's in the studio writing his verse. And my homie Shy Boy used to be really rowdy. He used to be like, he was a homeboy from my neighborhood that would always bang on somebody first. He was the one that would always be like, hey, homie, where you from? This is so, whatever, right? Very aggressive dude back in the days. And he was like, what's up, homie? I don't care if Bizzy Bone's here, homie. Like, this is whatever, you know, like, you always got one of those homies, you know? I'm trying to tell this fool, hey, just chill out, homie. You don't need that kind of energy isn't needed, homie. We're trying to work with the homie, and, you know, like, I'm a fan of this dude, like, kick back, you know? Sometimes the homies, you can't control homies, you know? And my homeboy used to put hands on people, so to make a long story short, I'm in my kitchen. I'm talking to my other homeboy, rest in peace, my homeboy Ruben. And my homie Shy Boy walks from the kitchen back to the studio, and I had the studio door open so you could hear the music playing, and I could, you know, monitor what's going on in my studio. Next thing you know, he walks in the studio, I just hear a big loud crash and bang. I'm talking like the loudest crash and bang that I have ever had in my studio. I go, what the hell? It just sounded like all chaos, like shit was falling, glass breaking, the whole night. So I ran in there with my homeboy, and I looked, and Bizzy Bone's on the floor, just laid out. And my homeboy standing up, looking down at him. So the first thing I do is like, what the fuck, homie? You just knocked out Bizzy Bone? Like, what did you do, homie? You know, like, what the fuck? He goes, dog, I ain't touch him. On my life, I ain't touch him. I walked in here, he was standing right here, leaning on your equipment, and it just fell over, and he fell with it, you know? So I'm trying to pick the homie up and stuff, and we had a dude there, and Bizzy Bone gets up, and he's like, man, I'm not feeling good, and he takes off outside to get some fresh air. And homeboy's wobbling, and, you know, he's not talking straight, and I'm like, damn, the session's over, you know? So to make a long story short, he's out there for like 10, 15 minutes clearing his mind. I'm wrapping up the stuff. I'm like turning my stuff off, telling the homies, hey, we're gonna just chill the rest of the night. We're just gonna smoke and kick it. Session's over, you know? He comes back in the studio like he got a fire in his eyes, like he's ready to get in the ring to fight. I'll never forget this till the day I die. Homeboy came in like a completely different person. 10 minutes later, he says, put up that beat you just had on. He crumbled a piece of paper he was writing through it. I said, what the hell is he gonna do? You know, like, I had never seen nobody freestyle or do nothing like that in the studio yet to this caliber. Put that beat on. And so far, he had been recording a couple songs with that staccato flow, you know, that Bone Thugs flow. But anybody that's a Bone Thugs fan knows that these dudes have different levels to that flow. And there's always that next level when these dudes just step it up and just hard, right? Up to this point, he was doing like melodic stuff and like stuff that was a little bit more laid back. Man, he came back in that thing and said, put on that beat. And just went in the booth and spit off the top of his head the hardest verse I ever heard a dude spit in my entire lifetime. I'm talking just tore it up. And it's the song off Thug's Revenge. I forget the name of it, but I'll play it back one day for you guys. But I mean, just perfection. I was just sitting there looking at him after I pushed record and was like, wow, this dude, it was ridiculous. I mean, it was one of the most craziest moments of my life that I could ever remember recording an artist. He went from being like knocked out on the floor, he fell from being so faded, to being in the booth and spitting one of the hardest tracks I ever heard in my entire lifetime. I would never forget that. And that's to show you the level that these dudes are on. They're like on a completely different playing field, you know? It's like, it's not what we're used to type. Like, and I grew to respect the level that these dudes were on. And then over the years, I got to work with Bizzy Bone, and I heard more stories, and then recording with Crazy Bone and working with him and all the stuff that we were doing. As far as recording stuff for his show back in the days with Keith G and everything, like really integrated with this Bone Thugs family. That's family to me, you know? So shout out to the Bone Thugs family. I know that a lot of my fans worldwide come from me producing Bone Thugs and being part of that family tree. A lot of people don't know when I'm around my Bone Thugs, they call me Criminal Bone. So shout out from your homeboy Criminal Bone. You know how we do it. Much love and respect. But that's my drifting on the Memory Critical. What's yours?
Well, you said you want me to tell our first studio session.
Yeah, that shit's funny to me. Every time I hear you talking, you say it, and it's funny as hell. So.
Bro, I don't know how funny it is, but
it's funny to me.
You walked in, bro. You said hi real quick, and you started putting up cameras in every corner of my studio.
You got it.
Yeah, you had like 10 GoPros.
Uh-huh.
Easily.
It was like 5.
No, you had 10.
I had 5, and then I had 2 DSLRs. I remember.
Yeah, more than 5 cameras for sure then.
For sure, 100%.
For sure. And then as soon as you set them all up, got all the angles, everything probably took you maybe like 10 minutes, maybe 15. You were ready to go.
And what track did we drop?
We did the one with Eric.
Summertime. That was a hard one.
That was good.
That was cool.
That was like that was our first record.
First record ever?
Ever.
Damn. That was before the DeMizza studio and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then you used to pull up over there in the 805 when we were creating classics.
Yeah, Rose Lane.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
Definitely.
It was just a matter of time, full circle, right?
Yep. Every time you had an album that was about to drop, I knew, and I was hoping that you'd give me a call.
Yeah.
And you did every time.
That's dope, man.
And we did at least 1 or 2 records for the album.
Man, I appreciate you always coming through.
Man, bro, I appreciate you.
Not a lot of producers could hang with our workflow.
Man, it's hard to hang with you, bro. You definitely stepped me up. I'll be honest with you. You definitely stepped up. You stepped me up as far as how I work, how much work we put in, and then just seeing how everything works on the business side, from the merch to the streaming to the YouTube to the podcasting. Mm-hmm. It's a level up.
Well, we leveling each other up because your sound has definitely leveled up our game too, you know? So, hey, it goes both ways. That's why we call it a family. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in all over the world to this Crime Family Entertainment podcast. We live right now on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I see the comments all over the board. Shout out to Brazil. We got Texas. It's been nothing but love, man. Everybody in here showing love. And I'm going to give some shout-outs real quick. I'm going to give some shout-outs to the homies. I just pulled up to Wobble Grill the other day, and they were showing all kinds of love. I pulled up to the bank over here, and I got recognized. They were showing all kinds of love. You know what I think is dope? That we get back to the community, and they always remember, and they always show love back. It's an amazing thing. They always show love back. Have you been getting recognized when you pull up places and stuff like that, Crit?
I've been getting messages from all over the world, bro.
That's a beautiful thing, bro.
It's amazing.
We work hard for this. Supposed to hustle and elevate. That's the whole point of life, right?
Yes, sir.
We got a podcast that's going to be coming soon, but before we go there, why don't you drift on a memory on your own without my memory? Why don't you just dig out of your memory banks and give them a little bit of what you got, a memory of yours?
Let's go.
Let's go.
You had a Bizzy Bone, right? You said Bizzy?
Yeah, I remember.
Uncle Biz?
Yeah.
Okay. My first time ever being in the studio with Biz.
Okay.
Okay. So it's at off of Sherman, Lancashire,
North Hollywood.
17 Hertz.
I remember that.
I walk in, DeMizza's there.
Yeah.
Shout out to DeMizza.
Okay.
Right? And man, he's recording Bizzy. DeMizza has to step away to take a call.
Yeah.
I've never touched this board before.
Okay.
Never touched the board before. He left it to me to run it. And I did my best. But let me tell you, man, that was a huge wake-up call. Huge wake-up call.
What happened?
Because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't. And it was, but he was amazing, man. You know what I mean? We ended up getting through it. Once he learned that it was my first time on that board, he was super cool about it.
Yeah.
Introduced himself as Uncle Biz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Demiza was laughing the entire day.
That's dope.
Because he just threw me in the fire.
Tested you.
Oh, yeah.
Want to see how you could do?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little bit of a jerk with stuff like that, but hey, that's the way he gets down. That's the way he was teaching us at that time, you know? But shout out to Cal State Frenchies. Shout out to everybody all over the world. That's crazy, homie. Shout out to Critical A. Love the beats, yo. They said Critical with a C. Well, how many minutes we going on, big dog?
55.
55. We're gonna give it 5 more minutes, and we're gonna end the first show with an hour. This was just a test, just to see how it goes down, just to see how it feels, just to see how the live streaming is going. And we appreciate everybody tapping in. Like I said, before we get up out of here, I want to give a shout out to everybody tapping in all over the world. It's been a beautiful thing to see everybody, all the love. Man, this is crazy, man. I just appreciate having the type of support and the type of people that tap in all over the world. We go all over the place and people show love and people open their doors and help out and show love with their businesses and give us free food, and it's crazy, man. Shout out to Waxing 24/7. You guys want some dope, details on your rides? Tap into the homies. Tell them Mr. Criminal sent you. That's where I get all my Lolos waxed at. And shout out to Blue Line Kennels for the link. But yeah, this is how we do it. Crime Family Entertainment. The first podcast was a success, is a success. Brandon Ojeda says, I grew up in Riverside, California, but now I'm living in Alaska. Hey, Brandon, how's that Alaska lifestyle, big dog? I bet you it's cold as heck up there right now, big dog. This weather ain't no joke. You got your Crime Family hoodie in the car? Critical?
Oh, you already know.
Man.
My hat, my beanie.
We got these fits right now selling out all over the world. We're getting ready to ship them all over the world, literally. You could get yours at www.crimefamilyentertainment.com. Shout out to everybody getting the new merch. Brand new jerseys will be up for pre-sale this weekend and shipping in a few weeks with the official Mr. Criminal 99. And like I said, we got these fits right here. Shout out to everybody tapping in. You could get yours at crimefamilyentertainment.com right now. Let's see what's up with some people right now. What's up with Big Temps? I'm gonna give him a quick call. But before I do that, I want to give everybody a quick announcement. Mr. Silent is back. Hey, Mr. Silent is back. That's my homeboy. And I want everybody to tell the word, spread the news. Mr. Silent is back. Soldiers of the 213 is back. He will be here next week. We will be working on his debut Crime Family album, officially produced by Critical, in the next few weeks.
Let's go.
I'm excited about that one. And homeboy's been away from the game for a while, so he's got a lot to get off his chest. He's got a lot to talk about. Homies grew up, been living life, became a father and became a husband. Now he's going through grown man stuff, you know? So it's a beautiful thing to be able to see. We're at 11. It's a beautiful thing to see. I heard somebody made a reaction about a reaction about a reaction and put my name and got all kinds of views. It's pretty dope. I like to be able to help people get views. People been making a lot of reactions out here to the music, to the whole thing, to the podcast. Shout out to everybody out there tapping in. I'm gonna give away one more piece of merch before I get up out of here. Crime Family Entertainment, a t-shirt. A Crime Family Entertainment t-shirt. Who wants that? YouTube, you guys want that? Come on, let me know. You guys want that? Tap in, hit the comments. Hit the comments one time. Let them know you support the Crime Family Entertainment podcast. Shout out to everybody all over the world tapping in. There's been a lot of controversial things that we're gonna go over in the next few episodes. We're gonna end this with a quick prayer. I'm gonna give a quick prayer. This is how we do it. God got me, the new album coming soon. Father God, I come to you tonight to thank you for our blessings, to thank you for all the people that tapped in tonight to show love and support for this podcast being a success. I want to thank everybody out there for showing love. Please, Lord, bless each and every single person tonight on their journey and their destiny and the rest of their week. God bless and much love and respect. Crime Family Entertainment, the podcast. Much love and respect to everybody all over the world. We have people tapping in all over the world. Next week, we'll be tapping in with the phone numbers. We'll be doing some calls. We'll be doing some previews. We'll be doing some reveals. As I said, this was just the first test, and now it's an official podcast. The network. Hey, we did it. What's up, Quick?
Yo, bro.
Anything real quick before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Congratulations.
Hey, homie. Thank you, homie. Right back to you. We did it, homie. Hey, anything you guys put your mind to, you could do it. Keep God first, and everything comes naturally. Much love and respect from your homeboy, Mr. Criminal, and I'm out.